My name is Hannah. I've been married for 2 years, but we haven't had any babies. My husband, a surgeon at a general hospital, consoled me, suggesting it might be a matter of timing or stress. I thought I was incredibly lucky to have such a kind man as my husband. However, I was abruptly disabused of this notion. Shockingly, I discovered that my husband was having an affair with my sister, Anna. Anna is pregnant, so we need to break up.
Anna? My sister?
Yeah, he said casually, without any sign of remorse, and without a word of apology to me.
Why?
Because you can't have kids. A woman who can't have children is defective.
But I thought it was about timing.
Anna got pregnant right away. That means you and I are not compatible. There's no point in trying with a woman who's not compatible. Without room for argument, he had me agree divorce. 3 years later, here I am, unexpectedly facing my ex-husband Sam at a spa resort. It's not like I wanted to meet him. But as if by a twist of fate, Sam showed up with Anna. Hey, long time no see. I was visibly nervous and sweating. I hadn't seen Sam or Anna since then. I had been careful to visit my parents only when I knew my sister and her husband weren't there. Despite my efforts to keep my distance, here they were. So, you're here too? Funny how you run into people you don't want to see. I stayed silent, though I had so much I wanted to say. I never forgot the betrayal. But when it came down to it, I couldn't find the words. Aren't you still unmarried? I heard from Mom. Still hung up on Sam? That's creepy. Pining over someone else's husband. Yeah, it's really creepy to be obsessed with someone for so long. Sam joined in, laughing. Anna's belly was noticeably pregnant. Baby? Yeah, I'm pregnant. Something you'll never experience. What about the baby you mentioned before? That one, unfortunately, miscarried. Would have been beautiful, too, like us. Definitely, if it looked like me or Anna. If it were your child, as long as it didn't look like Sam, it would definitely be ugly. Her face is a created beauty. It was altered by numerous cosmetic surgeries since high school, and was artificially beautiful. I can't tell you how many times she's done this before, and the face looks like a different person, and it certainly has changed beautifully. Sam, also handsome, confidently asserted that their child would undoubtedly be beautiful. Divorcing you was definitely the right decision. A beautiful child, a doctor husband. I got everything I wanted. But isn't a doctor's salary not that high? The doctors I know earn quite a lot.
Shut up. I can't help it. I'm an employee at a general hospital, and it's a salaried position. Still better than factory work.
Soon he'll start his own practice and make a lot more. Don't come asking us for help then. I wondered why they brought up factory work, because I'm a factory office worker. Even when we were married, Sam often belittled my job. Now, knowing the reality, I started to doubt whether Sam was really a doctor. You'll never remarry a doctor, or anyone, for that matter. Ugly as you are. Rather than marrying a doctor, I'm pretty sure she won't be able to remarry at all. Oh, that's right. No matter how much you want to get rich, it means you can't do it. Right. As ugly as you are, you're unlikely to remarry. I have a child and a doctor husband. I'm so happy. Funny how life turns out so differently for sisters. Is that so? You think you'll be happy? Traveling alone to a resort. Not even with a man. Well, it can't be helped. You're only good for a fling. Don't go hanging yourself. Having such an ugly sister is the worst. I'd be lucky if you just went to the other world. Are you serious? Of course. Better off without a sister who's hung up on someone else's husband.
You're the worst.
You're the worst. I'm also relieved to have broken up with an ugly person like you, but now that you've become my sister-in-law, I'm wondering why I can't cut ties with you. They kept mocking my appearance, laughing heartily. Then, a tall man stood beside me. What's going on? Hey. What's this? She's really with some random guy? Even if you're desperate, picking a guy like this old man, you could have chosen better, Hannah. Just because he looks rich doesn't mean you should give in so easily. And you, how can you even play around with such an ugly girl? Who are these people? This is my ex-husband and now brother-in-law, Sam. And that's my sister, Anna. What? Introducing your fling to us? You're probably just playing with this guy, too. It doesn't matter who we are to him. I'm her fiancé, Jason Smith. What? Fiancé? No way, with this old man? Even if you're desperate, marrying this old guy? He's probably just pretending to be rich, a low-income guy. Sam and Anna ridiculed my fiancé, Jason Smith, calling him an old man. But he's only 40 years old. Anna, do you really think you can marry someone like this? You must have settled because no one else would have you. So these are the two who betrayed someone as beautiful as you. Foolish. Who are you calling foolish? Are you blind? Do you even know who I am? Huh? Huh? What do you mean who you are? You're more foolish for being with someone ugly like Hannah. You're a doctor, right? Yes, I am. I work at a general hospital. That would be Smith General Hospital, right? Exactly. What department? I'm a surgeon. Lots of patients want me to operate on them. It was hard even to get today off. Impressive. Your name is Sam, right? Yes, that's right. What about it? Well, it's just that there's no Dr. Sam in the surgery department at our hospital. We do have a male nurse named Sam, though. What? Who do you think you are? Actually, my fiancé, Jason Smith, is the director of the hospital where Sam works. If Sam were truly a doctor at that hospital, he would know Jason by name. However, Sam didn't recognize the name and didn't seem to understand from his behavior. You wouldn't understand, would you? Just a lowly factory worker. How would you know the doctors at Smith General Hospital? Or have you been admitted to surgery before? Admitted? It's troubling that you don't recognize my name. We might have to rethink having staff like you. Wait a minute. How dare this lowly factory worker speak to a doctor like Sam? Stop insulting my husband. I'm not trying to insult him. I'm just stating what I think. Anna, you've been acting all high and mighty, but you're just a fool for wanting to marry someone like Hannah. How can you be with such an ugly girl? You should be with someone as beautiful as me. You'll regret it. Don't be ridiculous. A low-income old man like you could never get a beauty like her. I see. But your husband chose to marry her, didn't he? Why did he choose Hannah? That's obvious. It was just a fling. But he realized I was better. I see. So he prefers someone whose face and heart are both ugly. What did you say? Oops, I just spoke my mind. My apologies. He laughed, covering his mouth with his fist, but Anna and Sam were furious. Don't joke. Are you mocking my wife? You've been mocking my girlfriend nonstop. If you say something, expect a response. What a guy. Well, if you make fun of me for wanting to marry Hannah, you're making fun of your own husband. Do you realize that? That's why I'm telling you. Choosing such a woman was a matter of youthful inclination. Sam is smart enough to become a doctor, so he immediately realized it was a mistake. I see. That's a great excuse. Really? You're seriously marrying this man, Hannah? Yes, he's a wonderful man. You must be as stupid as you look. What's good about a man who insults others? No money and a bad personality. Don't get too cocky. If Hannah marries me, we'll be your brother-in-law and sister-in-law. It'll make things awkward for you. True. But I don't mind. What? Anna, unable to control her anger, continued to insult him. It was sounding like a child scolding an adult. But I decided to change the topic to the upcoming baby. Anna is having a baby. Congratulations. Hope the baby grows up well. Yes, really. What about the first child? She miscarried. That's sad. A lost life is always tragic. It must have been hard for Anna. What? No, it wasn't. Huh? It was a weak life to begin with. No point in mourning something that wasn't meant to be. The future's what matters. I see, a unique perspective. Oh no! I can have as many children as I want, unlike you, Hannah. Losing one or two doesn't bother me at all. You're taking life lightly. Even if you marry this guy, Hannah, you can't expect to have children. No matter how much you want them, you can't have them. That must be it. That's just speculation. At your age, you probably have issues too. Good thing, you won't be the only one blamed. Children aren't the only bond in a marriage. That's easy to say now. Once you're married, you'll want kids. Look at me, I'm pregnant again. Can't wait to see what kind of child I'll have. Yeah, I wonder what kind of child it will be. With all that surgery, the baby won't look like you, Anna. What? What are you talking about? Of course, the baby will look like me. Even if not, if it looks like Sam, it'll definitely be good-looking. I doubt that. With all that surgery, neither of you will have a good-looking child. How dare you? I haven't had any surgery. What makes you think that? You're not even a doctor. No, Anna, you've had surgery. Your eyes, nose, and even your mouth are smaller. You've changed your jawline a lot too. Why change so much that you lose your original face? Anna, you've had surgery? No. I haven't had any surgery. I married you because you were beautiful. If you've had surgery, does that mean our child will be ugly? I haven't had any surgery. Why believe this guy? He's not a doctor. You're not lying to me, are you? Of course not. Anna was frantic, desperately denying it. But what was she planning to do? If this is a lie, I won't forgive you. Don't worry. I haven't had any surgery. If the child turns out ugly, it's because it looks like Hannah. Oh. Right. That's right. It doesn't have to look like just us. Anna pointed at me, and Sam seemed convinced. I thought it was foolish, but they were both so obsessed with beauty. Jason's bombshell didn't stop there. Sam, you've had quite a bit of surgery yourself. What? Yep, you've had as much surgery as Anna. Impressive. What are you talking about? Where have I had surgery? Well, your eyes, nose, and you've sharpened your jawline. You've changed so much you can't recognize your original form. That's impossible. I was shocked. I had never heard that Sam had surgery. Sam, you've had surgery? What did you look like before? That's not true. I haven't had any surgery. Why believe this guy? He's not a doctor. But... Anna stopped, apparently thinking that if Jason had guessed her surgery correctly, he must be right about Sam too. No matter how much you change your face, you can't change your personality. People who focus only on looks end up losing what's truly important. That's why they let go of someone as cute as Hannah. But for those who don't understand true beauty, they're a perfect match. Don't act like you know everything. How could you possibly know we've had surgery? You're just guessing. That's right. You can't know. Unless you're a plastic surgeon, you can't tell. That's correct. A non-doctor wouldn't know. But you can't fool my eyes. What? How can you say you can't be fooled? You must be very confident. Or are you saying you're a doctor? Exactly. I am a doctor, a plastic surgery specialist. What? If I'm a plastic surgeon, I can tell by looking at your faces that you've had surgery. No way! You're kidding! Are you two doing maintenance? It's starting to fall apart. That's concerning. Lies! Well, maintenance costs money. For both of you, it must be tough. You said you hadn't had surgery. You've been deceiving me? Can't wait to see the child. If it looks like Anna, it'll be as cute as Hannah. But if it looks like Sam, I wonder.
That's why I chose someone beautiful. You too had surgery. That's the same for me. I wanted a beautiful child.
As you are now, your faces will keep deteriorating. Maintenance is necessary, but at Smith General Hospital's plastic surgery department, we do maintenance. I can do it for you, but I won't give you a family discount.
We don't want anything to do with you. I never wanted you as a brother-in-law. That's right. Just because we're married, I don't consider you a brother-in-law.
That's right. Then there's no need for me to hold back. Good, you're fired.
What? What are you talking about? How can you say that? Are you crazy? I'll admit you're a doctor, but you don't have the right to fire me.
Really? Even if I'm Jason Smith, the director of Smith General Hospital, you think I don't have that right?
What?
Surprised, huh? I mentioned my name earlier.
Name? I'm sure, Jason Smith.
Jason Smith, that's right.
Jason Smith is.
Can't believe you don't know the name of the director of the hospital where you work. Are you that foolish? Nurse Sam.
Huh? What? What? Nurse? You're a nurse? No.
You're not a surgeon, but an internist, right? I've heard about you. A heartless nurse. That's certainly true. Your attitude towards patients is terrible. This conversation made it all clear.
So that's why your salary was so low.
Salary? Yes, for a doctor, you made surprisingly little. You used to say, it's still better than factory work. Sure, that's true. Better than working in a factory, especially since you don't do night or late shifts. But it's true, the salary is much lower than a doctor's.
That's why you earn so little? You always told me you were a doctor. Just a hired worker, so it's natural to earn that much. You said that. Lies about surgery and being a doctor. Now everything falls apart.
What could I do?
You said you wouldn't marry me if I wasn't a doctor. I had no choice but to pretend. Are you blaming me? Yes, because you're always showing off. You're the one showing off. Thanks to you, Hannah, with that face, is marrying a doctor? And I'm becoming poorer than her.
Amazing how twisted your personality is. I kept quiet thinking we'd become in-laws, but now I don't want to be related. Hannah, I'm sorry, but I can't associate with these people after we're married. Is that okay? Of course. I don't want anything to do with them either. Great. So, I have no hesitation in firing you.
Please, director. Don't fire me.
Why now? You've been mocking my partner. It's only natural to be fired. I tolerated you because I thought you were her relative. But now, you've said you don't want any relationship.
I didn't know you were the director.
I told you from the start. Didn't you understand who I am?
I never imagined the director.
How could you work without knowing that?
But firing me, that's harsh. Working at a general hospital is a big deal. Yes. Please, at least let me stay working there.
What do you mean?
Being a doctor at a general hospital is highly regarded by other moms.
How foolish. It's the same wherever you work. Even if it's factory work, you're contributing to society.
That's not true. Factory work won't get me praise from others. What will I do when my child is born? Being a doctor matters among other moms.
That's worthless. Better fix your personality and face first. That is if you have the money.
Money. Yes. Money. I need money.
You're always about money. She's not poor, you know.
That's because she's marrying the director of Smith General Hospital. She's not poor.
No. It's not about money. It's about her heart. She cares for others, understands their perspective. That's what brings wealth.
That's not true. Ugly people don't attract rich people.
That's why you attracted a fake rich man like Sam. But I'm attracted to Hannah's heart. Her heart makes her face shine. I'd spend a fortune on her, But I wouldn't spend a cent on you, Sam.
Okay. Please, don't fire me. Hannah, ask him too. If I'm fired, I'll be an unemployed brother-in-law. How embarrassing.
No. I don't care about you. You said I'm still hung up on you. That's not true at all.
Exactly, Hannah. Well said.
Thank you.
Lies. That can't be. My face is loved by everyone.
Let's go. As Jason led me away, I could hear them arguing.
It's all your fault. You tricked me with your lies and surgery. You're ugly. And you're ugly too.
I thought how foolish they were and was grateful to have found my true love. Our trip to the spa was blissful, but hell awaited my sister and her husband upon return. The reason was that Sam was indeed fired, just as Jason had stated. Despite Sam's tearful pleas for mercy, Jason had him ousted from the hospital. Angry at Sam for lying about being a doctor and undergoing plastic surgery, Anna, who had become jobless that very day, asked him divorce. She returned to our parents' house, but after being scolded and called foolish by our parents, she stormed out in anger. Anna, choosing the path of a single mother, secretly gave birth. However, after the birth, she needed money desperately. Since the baby was Sam's, she demanded for child support. Despite Sam's initial resistance, Anna led to a promise to pay child support. However, Sam struggled to make payments, leaving him no money for facial maintenance. As his only source of confidence, his face deteriorated. Sam, unable to bear his disfigured appearance, lost the will to work. Reportedly, he now lives in a shabby apartment, surrounded by garbage, hugging his knees. Meanwhile, Anna, unable to afford facial maintenance due to child-rearing, works night shifts in building cleaning, wearing a large mask as she dislikes jobs involving social interactions. On the other hand, I married Jason in a grand wedding, celebrated by the hospital staff, and am now thoroughly enjoying happiness. Adding to my joy, I am currently 7 months pregnant. Eagerly awaiting the arrival of our baby, living a fulfilling life.